Palermo ground. Buongiorno. It's Easy 75 Bravo Alpha. Extend 307.
Good afternoon, everybody. God, it feels like I was just saying good morning to everyone when we were in bloody Stockholm.
Yeah, it feels as though it's almost, I don't know, about a few hours ago.
Yes, we were here.
Yes. Easy 75 Bravo Alpha.
One of the boys' phones down here. See who I can troll. Hi, Cheddars. How's it going, mate? Printer is back in order indeed. Morning, Leary, Fraser, Smokehill, Catmar. Hi, Kim. How you doing? Yeah, good, Cheddars. Very good, mate. Hawkey went and sorted us out some grub, so I'm back on the straight and narrow now. I presume we are. Did they send that? Do you reckon? I'll send it just in case they didn't. And I guess we're the 9235. So that will be boarding now on the old flight board if Gary fixes it. Hint, 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 hint.
Here we go. Okay.
I like the way they,
nice
they took the external power out but left the APU. So I'd actually take the APU straight away.
Yeah.
Just thank you very much.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. One for you, mate. And a load sheet. And one for moi.
That's it.
So we're going ICJ to Lima Golf Sierra Mike. Speedbird 47 Charlie. Thank you, mate. Runway 25, and we're going to be. Sorry, mate. Could you just on the touch screen where you see V pilot on the right? Can you just click anywhere on the black? That's it. Just click on that. Perfect. Thank you, mate. 1218. And did we have evacuators? No, we didn't.
Palermo delivery.
And could you just, where it says LICJ ATIS, can you just double click on it quickly? Yeah, that's it. Perfect. Thank you, mate. And it's information Mike, I think that says, doesn't it? Or is it hotel? I can't tell from here. Right at the bottom line. Bottom line says, advise on initial contact you have. Hotel, thanks.
I like how every door on the aeroplane is open.
Fair enough.
Okay, clear to Samos, the Roma 7 Alpha, initial 4,000, squawk 5415 for Speedbird 471. 571, request is correct, and contact ground 121, decimal 625. Okay, over to ground then, Speedbird 471, thank you, sir.
Palermo delivery, good afternoon. Speedbird 47 Charlie 747 on the main apron. We have information hotel QNH 1018. Clearance please, Samos.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, good evening. You're here to destination Samos, sorry, via Rotas 7 Bravo Rapture, and this friend is 4,000 squawk 1525.
Thank you. Cleared Samos, Rosa 7 Alpha departure. Climb initially 4,000 feet, 1525, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, Rotas 7 Bravo departure, 7 Bravo.
Okay, apologies. Rosa 7 Bravo, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
47 Charlie, feedback is correct at runway 25, contact Palermo ground 121-625, and your light advice.
121-625, good morning, good afternoon.
Speedbird.
So 7 Bravo, sorry, we were. Cockpit to ground. Cockpit to ground. I'm going to program the route until he comes back to me.
Yeah.
I just want to tell him to uplift the fuel because we're only at 21.9 tons.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
And I'm going to take 4 tons on top. Gives us an extra 20 minutes or so.
Perfect.
So we're going to take 35 if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
Easy 75 Bravo Alpha.
ATC.
Taxi via Romeo. Actually, all position is 75 Bravo. Ground, that was unreadable. Say again, please. Easy 75 apologies. Stand by, I'll call you back shortly. Roger.
Ronald 390 confirm the 1060. It's not bad. I will find the other gate.
Roger, so that's requested.
Cockpit to ground.
Palermo ground United 204 stand 207 for push and start.
United 1120, Palermo ground, good evening, pushback and start up approved.
Push and start approved, United 11 point.
219.3.
Annex
Yes, please.
Juliet Lima taxi holding point, Delta runway 20 via
In it goes.
And Delta.
Romeo and Delta, Vodafone Delta from 30, check, launch ready.
Easy 75 Bravo taxi to holding point, Delta runway 20 via Romeo and Delta, you are number 2 for departure. And that's holding point Delta for runway, confirm runway 25 via Romeo and Delta. Easy 75 Bravo Alpha.
Mind if I throw some performance in for you? While
Not
you're busy
at
outside?
all. No, yeah, you go for it.
Affirmative, runway 20 via Romeo and Delta, we're number 2 for departure, easy 75 Bravo Alpha.
Hey, ground, very good evening. Ground, good evening. This is Speedbird 471, stand 211 for the push and start.
Speedbird 471, Palermo ground, stand by, quick back.
254 takeoff weight.
Was it
219 plus
plus
35,
4
yeah.
tons? Yeah, so 225. Were you going to put in there? Sorry,
255, yeah.
250. Yeah, sorry, 255. Yeah.
Yep.
Palermo ground, good evening, make a right on to stand 03.
Cool. View this tech log.
You're right, sir.
Nil defects on the previous leg.
Very good. Anything in the anything deferred?
Uh,
Presume this and that.
Yeah, so we've got the speed brake, landing altitude, and engine 4, which we're all aware of.
Good.
Do I have that?
Speedbird 471, pushback and start up are approved, facing west.
Pushback and start up approved, face west. Speedbird
Okay.
471, thank you.
Yep. So, let me just get the charts up.
Afternoon, Musket 157, 113.
Sid, process. Double Bravo.
Master Jet 157, Palermo
Okay,
ground,
yeah.
good evening.
What you got for me there?
Ah,
Is that the brief for Palermo, yeah?
That's not a lot in there. It's an
Special
interesting
consider-
thing about the load sheet, but
Oh, really? That's interesting. Yeah. After landing, seabirds are a problem.
Juliet Lima, you can contact tower 119 at 050, Have a nice
terrain,
flight
which we're
and
aware
a
of.
nice
Yeah.
team. Bye-bye.
But yeah, nothing we should really be too worried about in there, especially without us being light in the 747. Thank you very much for that.
Yep.
Okay, so threats, Simon.
Yes.
Would you like to elaborate what you think some threats are?
Well, I think the main thing is probably we've got the terrain, so we've got our. So I think if we make the part with the terrain display on.
I'd say that bloody
we've got
great thing over there is probably the biggest issue.
That is indeed. I mean, we're turning away from it anyway. Performance probably isn't going to be a problem anyway, with even if we had an engine failure. What else we got? Other than that, it's very busy. And not really used to it. So I think we're just going to have to be on top of calls. Keep a pair of eyes out the flight deck and make sure we keep the
feel free just to shout at me.
Yeah,
bring
and
it to my attention ASAP.
And I'll get the TCAS on nice and early.
Sounds good.
On the way out as well.
Well, I suppose we should do critical data before we proceed with further brief. So 0 fuel weight is 219.3.
219.3.
Should give us growth weight, 254.
254.1.
I did the planning through 255, so that works
Palermo,
nicely.
11:20 for taxi.
So shock horror, selected temp, 61.
61.
I would like,
United,
once that loads in, I'd like climb 1
taxi
please.
holding point as around
Additional
20
performance.
via
Climb
Romeo
1.
and Delta, your number
61,
345.
checked 1.52 EPERT.
Checked.
And that'll be
Romeo,
flaps,
Delta, number 3
numero
for departure,
20.
11:20.
And we'll keep thrust reduction at flap 5, just to keep that, gives that added boost up.
Yep.
And that gives us 133.
33.
133 again,
133.
and 146.
146.
With a max tail of 19.
And a
Thank
max
you,
tail of 19. That gives me.
And if you want to cross-check
Sure.
that.
Okay. Oh.
Sorry. Oh, excellent. Is the loud boy
Five
here?
now.
The loud one's here. Hello, mate. How you doing? Yeah, good.
Hello.
Okay. So, continuing on with the brief. MEL items are aware of. Speed brake is manual deployment for both if we are involved in an RTO or landing. Manual deployment of that. As it's my side, I'm happy to close the thrust levers and pull it, so you don't have to reach around and you can focus on just pulling the reversers.
Perfect. Yes.
Yep. And the other item is a hydraulic pump in op.
Yep.
So this after start goes to on.
Absolutely. Yep. Lovely.
Other than that, aircraft is functional. I'm not sure about the pilots, but the aircraft is functional. So that's all good.
Yep.
We talked about the terrain. The airport is busy, as we can tell. We'll push to face right, taxi right to the end of the runway. Pretty straightforward. It's a parallel taxiway, so as long as we get on the parallel, make sure we go that way, we'll be absolutely fine.
Yep.
Takeoff, we've been given a restriction of 4,000 initially. I'll recycle this to 146, which is V2, and I'll just bug that to 250, which will be the runway heading. So actually we'll go left. That United must have been taxiing in. We're going on runway 25, aren't we?
So we're facing, so we're taking off in that direction.
That way,
mustn't we?
yeah.
That way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
cool.
sorry. No, because we're heading 061, so we must be taking off in that direction.
Yeah, go down there.
down
that
there
way,
and
yeah.
take off.
Yep.
Back the opposite way.
Cool. So that's all in. But other than that, standard emergencies.
Yep. Happy with that.
And I'm happy. We've got the fuel on board.
Good. Yeah.
So
You happy with the SID?
Yes. So I've got on the chart.
Yep.
Let me read it out to you. You can just cross-check it in the box if it goes away. So initial climb on runway heading to DME 2 from Papa Romeo Sierra. Turn right. And then we head to a radial of 035 outbound Papa Romeo Sierra, left turn to Sidro. The only restriction we have is at or above 500 feet within 2 DME of Papa Romeo Sierra.
Perfect. That works.
And
And
I'll
so
flick
process.
that up, which I've got
Lovely.
Papa Romeo Sierra on my left side.
Yep.
And there's actually no speed restriction for our right turn.
There isn't. I
would suggest we don't go too fast,
Yeah, I was
but
going to
there's
suggest.
nothing actually
Yeah,
on the
do you
SID.
think should we? Do you reckon we should hold the flaps in?
Yeah,
before
flap-
we
flap
or
5
flap
probably at the
5-ish,
most,
yeah,
yeah.
about 190. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we go.
Very good. Okay, I'm happy that we're good to go. Let's catch up some time.
Yep.
So could I have a pre-flight checklist, please, Simon?
Pre-flight checklist, inspections and security.
Have been completed.
Oxygen.
Is tested 100%.
Flight instruments.
I have heading of 061. I'm indicating 40 feet on QNH at 1018.
Good, I've got 061. Yeah, 40 feet or 30 feet, just about 1018. And heading 061, yeah. Parking brake.
Is set.
Fuel control switches.
I'll cut off.
PFD.
I have 146 as the V2. I have Toga, and LNAV, VNAV armed with 4,000.
Checked.
EPAR 152 on 61 degree.
Lovely takeoff speeds.
133, 133, 146.
ACARS pre-flight.
Has been completed.
CDE pre-flight.
Completed.
And taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Pre-flight checklist complete.
Okay, let's get Mavis to close up her doors. Oh no, it's probably Doris now, as Mavis is in hospital.
Well,
right?
yes. We've got... Oh, wait, there we go.
Cockpit to ground. I think I heard
Sorry,
that.
that was. That blew my ears off. Stand by.
Hello, ground.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just a minute.
Having a faff out there, ground.
Yes. Stand by.
Ground, good evening, American 5.
Someone's broken my chair.
Ground flight deck.
That's
Go ahead.
Hello, ground. We appear to have 1 or 2 or 12 doors open. Could you close them for us and let us know once they're closed? You can disconnect the external power and the auxiliary items and let us know when we can pressurise, please.
Right, I'll make sure your doors and latches are closed, and yeah, we'll get going on the external power.
Palermo, ground, Speedbird 47 Charlie, we're on the apron, request push start. Did we get clear for push and start? Did you hear about that?
Sorry, you can clarify we can
47 Charlie.
remove external power, yes?
A firm, Speedbird 47 Charlie, requesting push start. Yeah, you can disconnect the external power.
Input
Disconnecting now.
7 Charlie Heavy, pushback and setup approach.
Chocks are out.
South.
And,
Face south, push start
ready
approach,
for
Speedbird 47
discretion.
Charlie. Pressurise our discretion, thank you very much.
Ground 023 down, sir. Stand 108, push down, please.
Golly, can you fix that strap to this side for me? I can't get it to... Thanks, Sweddy.
Donation. Blue Bell, £5, thank you very much.
Thank you very much for the donation.
Ground, hello.
Okay,
And I'll call you back shortly.
Gonna do that.
pressurise
yeah, there we go.
fuel tank to engine.
Come on. Cancel that. T-ice is there. That is coming on. We'll take some engine indications.
Looks super, mate.
And we'll do that.
Before start checklist, please.
Before start checklist, flight deck door.
Is closed and locked.
Passenger signs.
Or both on.
Beacon.
Is both.
Transponder.
Is standby, sorry, auto and off.
Before start checklist.
Push has been given. Okay, ground, we have been cleared for push to face to the south at nose to the right. Let us know when you'd like us to release the brakes.
Oh, stand by.
Very English accent on this
Yeah,
Italian ground handler.
Yes.
And ground, American 12, 23, will park to the side, Seabird 4th and Charlie would like
Right, so
to start and get to the car then.
and release parking brake, please.
Parking brake released.
Sorry, nose to the right. Is it? Yeah, it's
Nose right, yeah.
Was that
Sorry, nose to the right,
American
was that?
551?
Yep, nose right, please.
Are we clear to start?
Yes,
Negative
good question.
American 1223.
And ground, may we start the engines?
Flight deck, yes, you can start 3 and 4.
American 1,
Thank
2,
you.
2, 3.
Okay, right to left, please. 4 and 3 first.
Starting 4 and 3.
Pushing back contact to November.
We have the traffic and push through, American 1223.
Yeah, just confirm, sorry for the delays. 47 Charlie's pushing now.
All well, mate.
G'day. Ground just there will do fine.
Okay, stopping now.
Kind, very kind.
I definitely was paying attention to all of that, definitely.
Thank you.
Guys,
Okay, set parking brake, please.
We're already
Parking brake set.
And are we clear to start 1 and 2?
Okay, parking brake set. Can we start 1 and 2 now?
Ground hello.
Yeah,
Stand by.
start 1 and 2, thanks.
Thank you.
There we go,
Okay, 1 and 2.
starting 1 and 2.
Okay, ground, if you'd like to disconnect the tug, just stay connected just for another 30 seconds till we get the other engines up and running, and then we can get you disconnected and have some pizza.
Ah, yes, into your lunchtime already. Time for my 5 hours off.
Start floor, I have to
1, please
cancel
advise
that.
when ready for
Yep, happy to cancel that, mate, thank you.
And ready for taxi, Speedbird 471.
Speedbird 471, thank you, taxi, holding point Delta runway to, correction 20 via Romeo and Delta.
So this is my last
Holding point,
flight in the left seat, I think.
Is it really? Wow.
Holding point Delta for runway 20 via Romeo Delta, Speedbird 471.
On 1.
What we expect, very good.
So, go ahead.
I'm not sure 157.
Okay, it's 4 good starts.
Full subject, you appear to be running over the tug.
Suggest 157, thank you.
That's
Follow
interesting.
the Speedbird 8318 to holding point Delta runway 20.
I do love it when it rolls forward. Thanks for that, ground. We do have 4 good starts. You can disconnect hand signals on the left-hand side of the aeroplane. Arrivederci.
I'll feel the same, Pet. It'll be hands on the left-hand side. See you, bye.
Ciao.
Ground 233 Delta, so push when you can. Speedbird 23 Delta, stand by for another minute. Traffic passing behind
Got
you.
1.5. That's fine.
Hey, after start checklist, please, mate.
After start checklist. Before taxi checklist.
Sorry,
the
yes.
Flight controls.
Are checked.
Anti-ice.
It's not required.
Recall.
Is checked.
Auto brake.
Is RTO.
Flaps.
Are coming down to 20.
And ground cruise clearance.
Is received.
Lovely. Just going to recycle that.
Pushback and startup approved.
That way.
Facing west.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, request taxi.
Speedbird 47 Charlie taxi. Correction, all short on Romeo via November.
Okay, hold short of Romeo via November. We've got the KLM triple in sight coming down our left-hand side.
Well, that's curious.
Yeah, it will do, because I think PSX rolled us forward. Was it hold short of Romeo, which I think's the outer taxiway, isn't it? So we're coming across Lima now.
Yeah, so Lima, and then I think Tango. I think that's Tango there, you see.
Ah, okay. Well, we'll just pull forward and see where it gets us. No one on the right, though, is there?
November, no one on the right.
Airplane 37, all position, I'll call you back.
Yeah, that's Tango.
Ground Speedbird 471. Yeah, if it works for you, sir, we'd like to take Tango to Delta and get away from this roadblock we have here.
Speedbird 23 Delta, you want to go on Delta, that's correct?
So you reckon I should just throw it left up here and just go as there's no one coming?
Negative, this is Speedbird 471.
I'll just...
we're at the intersection right now of Lima Tango. We'd like to take Tango to Delta, if that works.
Sorry, there's a big problem here with the scenery. Please understand. You are 047 23 Delta, please confirm that the office speeder here.
Yeah, Speedbird, no sir, Speedbird 471, make a left where we are right now. followed by a right, and then a right on Delta. So it'll be a left, right, and then right on Delta.
Silver 471, you can...
bollocks this.
I see you in the middle of the apron, so taxi, I think crash at your reflection by a Romeo to taxiway Delta.
Thank you, mate.
Okay, Romeo taxiway Delta.
Thank you, sir. And Silver 47, Silver 47 Charlie, continue taxi Tango to deploy Alpha, and you can monitor correction contact tower 119.05 reaching Alpha.
Okay, continue on Tango to Alpha, and we'll contact tower 119.05 on reaching Alpha, Speedbird 47 Charlie. Thank you very much.
Superbly done, mate. Got us out of a pickle there, didn't it?
Yeah.
Very anti-faff.
Okay, so we continue on down to Alpha, wait for the cabin, wait for the load sheet. Oh, in fact...
Load sheet 3?
Load sheet we have, so...
so we can acknowledge that for us.
Good.
And hopefully, if I slow up a bit, we'll be fully ready and reach it.
Ukraine on 290 clear to land 5 wind 210
Just pop on TCAS for us so we can have an idea of what the approach paths are like.
That.
United 1.
Oh, look at this for streaming. Wow. That looks awesome, doesn't it?
Yeah. Bye bye, ciao.
Cabin ready, we're good to go. So before takeoff checklist, please.
United 20,
Before takeoff, final load sheet.
Is acknowledged.
Flaps.
Oh, 20 grain.
Trim.
Is 5.5 units. 0, and I've checked it, 0.
Takeoff briefing.
Updated, you're happy?
Yeah, very much so. Runway speed, Zebra and VNAV.
Are set.
Cabin report.
Is received.
And transponder.
Is TARA and auto. So if you want to call ready to tower.
Yeah.
And just let them know we can get in this gap.
Palermo Tower, ciao, Speedbird 47 Charlie, holding Alpha, ready immediate.
If there, 1, please continue approach for final 25. Continue approach for final 09, please 1. Speedbird 47 Charlie, please wait on 40 point Alpha runway 25 for traffic.
Hold Alpha, runway 25, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Oh, great set. Ah, we did as best we could.
Yeah.
We couldn't have really done much more than that.
No.
Skyways 12990, contact ground on 121.62, bye bye, ciao. 121.6, Skyways 12990. MG there, 1 left, clear to land runway 25, wind 210 knots.
It's the LTU, boys.
Egypt Air, I think. Egypt Air.
Oh, it's Egypt Air, yeah. I thought the Egypt Air was part next to us.
Head tower, good evening. Speedbird 471, short runway 20, fully ready.
Oh, they must be using 2 runways. Smaller stuff, 20.
Yeah.
And please land at the wake runway 20.
Land at the wake runway 20.
Tower, Tower, buongiorno, Egypt Air 975, so the status still 5 at information hotel. Egypt Air 975 good day, and please continue to find our runway 25, correct information is India.
Come on, get us in this gap. Get us in this gap.
Roger, we copy India, Egypt Air 975.
Come on, get us in this gap. Get us in this gap. That's a big enough gap for us. It's a Dreamliner.
Bit like it, that.
Yeah.
It's very slow.
Yeah.
Please, stand by. Can you repeat?
Oh no, this is an Egypt Air triple.
Yeah.
Come on, line us up. I'm ready to go. Very nice.
Yeah. Come on.
FG 975, please.
Someone behind this one as well, but he's got a little bit more space.
Yeah. I reckon that might be his plan, actually.
Get the 2-0 off now.
Can reduce
Yeah.
the speed at minimum Egypt Air 975, please, thank you.
Just do one back to the runway 25.
Egypt Air 1, contact ground on 121, decimal 62, bye bye.
121, decimal 62, Egypt Air 1, thank you very much for service, bye.
Egypt Air 975, clear to land runway 25, the wind 210 knots.
Target 3 Delta, and 10 Alpha, ready for departure.
Please stand by. Egypt Air, Mike Sierra Romeo 975, to be copied.
Egypt Air 975 with you, sir.
Yes, clear to land runway 25, wind 210 knots. And please try to exit on Charlie, thank you.
Clear to land to runway 25, Egypt Air 975, thank you.
Another Egypt Air.
Yes. Like Cairo. Come on, we're ready, we're ready, we're ready.
And town speed 47 Charlie, just for information, we are ready immediate.
Well done, Mr. Kelsey.
47 Charlie, yes, thanks. And unfortunately there are lots of traffic coming in, so
Come on.
and you are heavy, so I'll try to make it work.
Understood.
Just get us out now.
Yeah, loads of room.
There's lots of traffic. There's a 10-mile gap here. Come on. Come on, the Italians. You're great at doing things a little bit different. You'll get us out here.
Yeah.
Palermo Tower, Palermo, Lufthansa 24 Juliet on the localizer, runway 25 with speed restriction 10 knots. Lufthansa 24 Juliet, Roger, please continue final and reduce your speed at minimum if possible. Reduce speed minimum, Lufthansa
I think he's going to try and get us out, but he should have done it
Yeah.
a minute ago.
I mean, 6 miles we can still get out,
Yeah,
but just be lovely. Funny, we do things very differently, don't we?
Yeah.
Egypt Air 975, please expedite on Echo on short on runway 20. Speedbird 471, please be ready for immediate takeoff.
We are ready, Speedbird.
No, that was
47
that was
Charlie.
the Speedbird 471, yeah. Yeah.
Similar calls.
Yeah.
Tower, Egypt Air 975, getting runway all the way from Echo, Egypt Air 975.
Speedbird 471, clear to takeoff, runway 20, wind 210 knots.
Yeah, so that, I mean, he is pushing some
Yeah, runway 20, Speedbird 471, thanks.
Not happy that he beat us out though.
Yeah.
So an update on the takeoff, just we've got 2 miles from Palermo Sierra, so for 500 feet, which we'll easily achieve, I'm sure, probably be that by the end of the runway. And just a reminder that we'll go to bug 5 speed on the turn, so we don't make it too
Yeah.
wide.
Do you want me to speed intervene now?
Yeah, that'll be good, yeah. So once we've got gone through 1,000, we'll go and speed intervene to bug 5.
Mr. Jet 157, from 9 up the west, runway 20.
Runway 20, must be 157.
Speedbird 471, please contact approach on 10.20.
120,
Perfect.
20, speed report 71.
And LG airliner 75, clear cross runway 20 and contact ground on 121.162.
Roger, clear to cross 20 and 121 decimal. Thanks very much. Easy clear 907.
Distance of 24 Juliet, clear to land runway 25, wind 210 from north.
That guy's at 100 feet descending. Is he crashing? He's 100 feet in that turn.
And the distance of 24 Juliet, please, if possible, exit on Charlie, expediting.
Expedite off on Charlie, Lufthansa 250.
Tower velocity 738,
Come on.
with you on the island.
The gap. Oh, it's doing me head in, mate.
Velocity 738, please continue on final runway.
Continue velocity 738.
Four tons.
Half hour.
It'll be fine.
Jet 157, prepare for immediate takeoff.
Yeah,
Sorry,
so-
guys. Yeah, sorry. We're just trying to get out here. Sorry, everybody on the chat. That's very true.
Lufthansa 250.
Yeah, Norman, get on there for God's sake. This is a joke. Gaps are going past, and he's clearing traffic off the other runway.
157. Jet 157, clear for takeoff. Runway 20, wind 210 from north.
The issue is he's sending the traffic off there rather than lining us up.
Yeah.
Distance for Juliet,
I
please
think-
contact ground on
I think 20 is probably the main departure runway, but because we're a heavy,
Yeah,
we're
he's
going
giving
on
us a longer
25,
runway, yeah.
62 Lufthansa 248.
To the traffic for T5, I'm sorry, there are lots of arrival. It's difficult to put you within them because they are very nearby.
No, they're not. I would say we're happy to go in this gap.
Yeah. Speedbird 47 Charlie, we'd be happy to get out in the behind the next arrival.
I will try to do that. Master Jet 157.
Not that we're telling you how to control us or anything.
Sorry.
We can make this gap.
Yeah.
He said he will try and accommodate us.
157, good day, sir.
Yes, it's an actual Italian.
738, clear to land runway 25, wind 210 from north.
That Norman.
Yeah, Norman was saying hello, yeah.
And if possible, on Charlie. Propagate runway on Charlie and expedite.
So guys, we will be doing a...
47 Charlie behind traffic on final, line of the way, runway 25 behind.
Visual.
Behind the landing traffic, we'll line up and wait runway 25 behind, and we have you in sight. Speedbird 47 Charlie, thank you.
Okay, Mr. Kelsey, if you could ding the cabin and give me all the lights as we roll.
4738, copy 8, Charlie.
There we go.
Last name over ski hold, Charlie, 30.
Try not to infringe the runway and crash into the velocity.
Yeah, we're ready for immediate departure. Following one from us.
Yeah, sorry. Look at that.
That'll do.
This is runway utilisation, boys. Yeah, I know where there was multiple aircraft on the runway at any one time.
Line up and wait, runway 20.
Line up and wait 20, velocity 11, whiskey.
Okay, the approach is clear.
Yep. He's just vacating. Ah, spot on.
Thank you, Norman.
Thank you, Norman.
Saviour.
Velocity 738. Can you exit on Charlie?
Requesting Charlie, wait currently active.
Okay, please expedite along.
Go on, get a shift on.
Contact ground on 1.
Hey!
One at a time, guys, please. Speedbird 47, Charlie, clear for takeoff, 185, wind 10.
Stable.
Expedite.
Clear takeoff 25 and we're rolling. Speedbird 47 Charlie. Thrust sets.
Thank you, mate.
Currently on approach 125.
80 knots.
Check.
United 919er, continue on final runway 5.
Let's go back clear 125 and send the cost.
V1, rotate.
And American 1.
Positive rate.
What on earth happened there? Wind shear?
Okay.
Wind shear.
Okay, gear up.
120.2, Speedbird 47 Charlie, thank you. Okay, so we'll just... Are we happy with climbing away out of the wind shear?
Yes.
Okay. Positive rate?
Gear up.
Gear up.
That was tasty.
Interesting.
Thank you.
Good job.
Okay, flaps 10.
That was 10.
And if you want to bug 5 for me.
Intervene at 185.
That was, that woke me up.
Palermo departure, Speedbird 47 Charlie, passing 1,700 for 4,000 on a Rosas 7 Bravo departure, and for your information, wind shear on departure.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, thank you very much. Your departure is noted. Continue climb to flight level 180.
Climb flight level 1.
You are identified.
Climb flight level 180, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
180 seen and standard. Passing 3,000 now, 30 now.
Checked. Well, that's the second wind shear event I've had this year.
Yeah, that definitely woke me up.
Yeah.
Okay, Simon, if you want to clear the speed intervene now.
Okay, cancelling speed intervene.
And flaps 5. Sorry, I should have taken flaps 5.
Flaps 5, that's fine.
And flaps 1. That was a good timing. Well done for doing a training session for Worldflight. Flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Flaps up.
Flaps up.
Palermo approach, Speedbird 87 Papa Charlie. Speedbird 47. Calling signal sign. Speedbird 87 Papa Charlie.
Okay. That
Hey, after
is
takeoff
MSA.
checklist.
And the after takeoff checklist. Landing gear.
Is up and off.
Flaps
Are up.
air conditioning and pressurization.
Is pressurising.
And altimeters.
Are standing. Cross checked. Passing 7-8.
Checked. After takeoff checklist complete.
Just double check my rudder, please, mate.
Sure. A little wiggle. There you go.
Just want to lose exterior lights except the outboards.
Yeah.
Might as well do the lot actually, as we're almost through 100.
Speedbird 471, contact her 1124 by top. 24 decimal 2, yeah.
And XL.
Okay. Passing flight level 103 for flight level 180, standard set, cross checked.
Thank you very much. So Simon, tell me, was the wind shear actions appropriate, do you think?
Spot on, I would say.
Yeah.
So basically, I mean, hit the toga switches again to give you full thrust. Pitch, you can follow the flight director, I think.
Yeah.
It gives you some guidance, but otherwise pitch just up to the stick shaker. And and leave the gear and flaps alone.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We did that pretty much, didn't we?
Yeah. We can
Okay,
have
do you want to release the cabin?
Yeah, let's do that.
Very good.
Good. Yeah, I mean, we could have a look at the QRH if you want.
Yeah. That was.
Yeah.
924, that is correct.
I just wasn't expecting it.
No.
When we all got the pitch left, I thought, what's going on here?
Yeah. I'm glad we didn't get on to takeoff roll because technically I'm glad we didn't get on to takeoff roll because technically we just stopped.
Yeah. So thank you very much. Sorry, we did get a donation at some point there when in the hassle. So flexible, Kim. I just want to tell you, you're both good luck. We're all counting on you. Thank you very much, Kim. Nicely done just announced when you're cleared to set you all back to straight edge and start the normal course. Yeah, that's Chadders. He's a Willy Waver as well as Horgy that told us that. So thank you very much, Flexible. Thank you, Kim, for that.
And departure rating 1223 with the runway 334. American 1223, hello, guidance, Hellcat, flight level 180.
No, I think Simon did the right thing. The trouble is in that
Charlie, you can contact Roma 124.2.
1242, Simon.
Oh, sorry. 124.2. Thank you very much. Speedbird 47 Charlie. Bye bye.
Roma.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, climbing flight level 180.
That's going to go.
Decked. Climb, maintain, flight level 350, Speedbird 47 Charlie, thank you.
350 set VNAV speed.
Seen, thank you.
Hi Ethan, how's it going? No, I don't think the ATC sucks. I think the issue was he was very busy, but because we're so used to busy traffic levels in the UK, we are pretty good at runway utilisation, whereas maybe in Palermo or in Italy, they're not used to having so many aircraft, so I would say that was probably the only issue there.
Yeah,
so what was the action?
So,
that's another one.
Thank you very much.
So this one's from Yorkland. Nice recovery, Wriggles. Thank you very much for that £5. Whoops.
Excellent work. So yeah, so the wind shear escape manoeuvre. Manual flight, cool wind shear go around.
Okay.
Disengage your pilot, not applicable.
Yep.
Push either toga switch, which I think you did anyway.
Yeah, I basically floored the thrust levers.
Exactly, and aggressively apply maximum thrust. Disconnect the auto throttle, not applicable. Simultaneously roll the wings down and rotate towards 15 degrees. So
pretty much what I did, yeah.
Pretty much what you did.
Super.
Speed brakes not applicable and follow the toga on the flight director.
Nice.
So yeah, spot on.
Good. Pleased to hear that worked well.
Yeah.
So yes, thank you very much for that, Yorkland. Appreciate that. That was very kind. Just got that traffic 7 miles ahead, 400 below, also climbing.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Well, 400 below is we're out climbing them. So
yeah, just.
Yeah. Hi, Maui's Life. Yes, so as the chat has pretty much mentioned, so for a Cat 1 ILS, we always use decision height of the barometric altimeter. So obviously we've got the barometric altimeter, which is on the PFD there, which shows us our height above, well, whichever pressure setting we've put in, which normally will, if we use QNH, normally give us height above mean sea level. And we have the radio altimeter, which constantly gives us our height above the ground. So in normal operations, a Category 1 ILS approach where we disconnect, land the aircraft manually, we'd use the barometric decision height, so it's always your baro minimums, and that basically drives the call out off the barometric normal altimeter. If you're doing a Cat 2 or a Cat 3 approach, which will normally be involve some sort of low vis operations and also land or something like that, that's when you need the radio. You drive the call outs off the radio altimeter. It'll say on the chart there'll be a radio height, and it'll specifically say RA, and that's what you would dial in. So that's when you'd use it.
Very good description, Simon. I would expect nothing less. Okay, Skyways 1290. Thank you very much for that. Yes, it was a little bit of a shock. I won't lie. I wasn't expecting that, which is probably why you get the loud oral shout that there's wind shear. But I'm pleased to see that my actions were what is dictated in the QRH. So, good news. Thank you very much for that. Spanking. I've tried out the Samos approach in a rival 747 product, and it was okay. I think this will actually handle it better. Me and Gary had a go at it when we were doing some testing in the sim a month or so ago. It's 370 for us.
Oh, thank you. Climb level 370, speedbird 47 Charlie.
370.
Same.
Thank you. You blame Brexit? Yeah, I blame Brexit. I blame Sam James.
Expedite climb, flight level 370, speedbird 47 Charlie.
Give us a little bit of better rate.
Yeah.
What's going on, Mr. Kelsey? Missing radio calls, reading people back. Deprivation getting to you, mate. Deprivation of sleep. Just for you, James. Oh, by the way, who do you want the flex from? Simon or me? Need to be clear on this instruction. Can't wait for you to mess up this approach. I love the confidence that people have in me. Donation.
Dave, just before you do, donation from Slimfast, £15, and with a message for you.
Oh, Slimfast, okay,
Yeah.
I'm interested.
Whilst your handling of the wind shear was adequate, your handling of your food falls well short.
Okay.
Would you like some free samples so you're not so far, Dave?
So far? Ah, so
I think that may be a typo.
I think yes, quite. I think the person who wrote this is clearly an idiot because they can't even write a dig at me correctly. So your £15 means nothing to me, but I'm sure Mental Health Research UK will appreciate it immensely. Thank you very much for your kind donation, Swimfast. So this is John, and John, if you want to put a headset on, so it's down there, mate, just on the by the Dr Pepper. Yep. And then if you bring the mic pretty close to your mouth so they can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds perfect, mate. So, John, you used to have a 747 simulation of your own, I believe.
I did, yeah. Not on this scale, though. It was pretty good, but it's, using all the real aircraft parts in here is just absolutely awesome.
And yours was based around what aircraft model? Because I don't think PSX was about when you had...
I used PS1 at the time, which is the forerunner of PSX.
Yep.
And I used PS1. And my aircraft was GBNL-H.
Ah, H, nice.
H, and yours is L. So,
yes.
So mine was Never Leave Home, because it was built in my home. And yours is Never Leave London, isn't it? Something like
yeah, that's about right, yeah. And it was Coventry, right? Where
Coventry, yeah. And I built it as my own toy, like Gary has, really. And then I sort of had a mad moment where I had so many people wanting to come and fly it that I left my job.
Right, okay,
and ran it for 10 years as a business.
Oh, nice.
And where I'm at now at the moment is I met my current partner, my girlfriend, about 5 years ago. Spending more and more time with her. And tending to use my home as an office. And it became an expensive office, essentially, just using it for the sim. And she said one day in a mad moment, she said, well, why don't we rebuild the simulator here? Because PSX had come out and I wanted to convert to that. But the way I'd built mine, it was in a bedroom, actually. Very tight, you couldn't get in to fix things very easily and stuff like that. And doing it in there would have been a nightmare. So she said, well, why don't we put a building up at the bottom of my garden and you move in and sell the house. So that's what I did. We're at the stage now where we've put a nice big 5-metre log cabin up, which is big enough to put the new sim in. And I'm going to upgrade and rebuild, and hopefully with real aircraft parts myself. So I thought I'd come and see my mate Gary now.
Yes, well, we were discussing this yesterday that we don't think there's any sim in the world that's a fixed base home sim that is as good as this. I don't
think there is.
I think we're
well, maybe a couple in Australia.
Well, I even think the Aussies may be slightly behind us now. But we were talking about it yesterday, and we're very, very proud that, I mean, what Gary's done is absolutely unbelievable. The fact that all those circuit breakers are now all plugged in and stuff, it's fantastic.
Awesome.
So, John, I'll tell you what, let's get you sat here, and I'll leave you in the capable hands of my second in command, and you can have a fly in the cruise.
Yeah, absolutely. Dave, if you spot Mavis out the back, a cup of coffee would be lovely. Yeah, absolutely. So just that handle at the back there. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, so here we are. So yeah, nice to meet you. Pop your headset on, right, so that the stream can hear you. Just down there, is it? I think.
Roger, T5, flight level 19.
Oh, there you go. Wait a second, on the go. Yeah. Yeah.
Hear me okay?
There you go. Yeah, absolutely. Cool. So, welcome. So, what do you reckon?
It's just amazing. It's just so much different, because I had obviously bought units and stuff like that, replica units in my sim. So, once most of it worked, you didn't have things like the dual concentric knobs and things like that, so you do that through the software. If you need to do that, get up to the back and switch that over, and things like that. So it's just amazing how much a difference. And just seeing the little bouncing numbers in the MCPs and stuff. It's just awesome attention to detail, isn't it?
Yeah, I was saying earlier actually that I think of all of the real parts in the sim that have, you know, that have replaced replica parts, I think the MCP is the thing that makes the most difference. I mean, yes. Oh yeah. Speed things along. So yeah, I mean obviously you use it the most, but also I mean the quality of the knobs, and I mean it's just so reliable. You know, you never, I mean before you know, you'd sort of dial something in and
that was one of the things in my sim that because of the replica, you know, if you span the knobs too quickly, and I used to have, because I used to run mine as a business, I used to have quite a few airline pilots come and use it, particularly when they went for an airline interview with a certain well-known airline, and they'd do it in a 744, and they would constantly spin this round, and it would trip the software out if it wasn't careful, you know, if you did it a bit too quick, you know, because they're so used to doing this, you know, which you can in this, I guess. Does it trip out ever on this, or
no? Never known it to. So I mean, yeah, I mean if you have a spin of the heading knob.
Yeah. And just all the little bouncing. What heading were we on?
You can spin it around to 091.
Oh, you want it around? Yeah.
350.
So we'll have it go in the direction we're going, might we?
Yeah.
Makes such a difference.
Yeah.
I've flown, in the past I've flown BA systems as well, down at, you know, when they were down at Cranebank at the time as well, so it just makes such a difference, doesn't it?
Yeah. Absolutely.
And having things like the real throttles.
Oh yeah, real throttles.
Because in my sim I had quite a lot of, obviously replica parts, or, you know, stuff that wasn't as good as this really, if you want to be honest. But it was still very well liked.
Absolutely,
coming in this, I realised, because I only shut it down in January and took it apart, and actually I realised how much I miss it now.
Yeah,
it's coming onto
absolutely.
This one.
Yeah, no, I can imagine.
Get it up and going.
Yeah. So
the real aircraft parts just make such a difference, don't they?
Yeah, it just makes it adds that little bit of something extra, doesn't it, I think. Yeah, I mean, if you'd like to have a fly, feel free. You know,
your autopilot disconnect work?
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely.
This one I take it.
So
Back push cancel it.
There you go. That's it. Yeah. What I'd suggest actually is probably if you take out the auto throttles, because you get a bit of a thrust couple. So as soon as they move around, so just.
I'm going to make a complete idiot of myself now. Let's bring us back on course a bit. A nice feel to those throttles.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, you're probably going to want them.
Yeah, just descend back down. Forgive this, guys. I haven't flown for about nearly a year now, and it's never very easy in the cruise anyway, because it's a lot more hypersensitive, isn't it?
Yes, definitely. Very easy just to
wander.
Yeah, that's pretty good though.
Oh yeah, now we just need to come a little left. Back on. Well, watch the speed, otherwise we shall get in the coffin corner.
And then we actually just got a left turn coming up here anyway, just over. So you know what? Probably about 1.5-ish maybe in the cruise, something like that.
I think we'll have the autopilot back in.
Alright, so there you go. So,
and the auto throttle back in.
So command left.
Yeah, left.
Yeah. And just disarm and rearm the auto throttle like that. There you go.
Okay. Back in.
There.
Okay. You have control.
That's it.
The aeroplane has control again. Nice heavy feel on the controls as well, isn't it?
Absolutely. It takes a bit of getting used to actually.
And as I say, doing it in the cruise is not the best place to do it, because everyththing's so much sensitive anyway. So just give it back to me at the landing then. How many legs have you got, you personally?
A
lot?
I think probably. I think last time I counted, I think it was four flying and four co-pilots.
Yeah.
So
how many on the crew?
About 15 of us, I think, in total. Yeah, I mean, obviously people sort of come and go throughout the week, but yeah, it's about 15 in total. So
I think I did about there's 11 world flights. I think I did.
Yes, yeah, no, I remember.
Including 3 of those were in Australia, and that's.
Oh,
and then I did it in my own sim for that. I remember we had a 10th anniversary, and I think I did one, or my 10th.
Yeah.
And then I did another one after that, I think.
Yeah, no, I remember flying Gary's 777 sim when you were flying the sim in
we meet at
Coventry. Yes, indeed, yes. Direct to, just say again, the Rutom, was it, Speedbird 47 Charlie? Can you spell that for me, please, Speedbird 47 Charlie? Direct to Rutom, Romeo Uniform Tango Oscar Mike, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Save a little bit of time.
Yeah. So nice, it's about 550 miles to run to Samos. Hello on the chat. Nice to see you. We're now after an eventful departure, a little bit of wind shear, which was entertaining, and now a bit of time to just relax in the cruise before we make our approach into Samos, which I'm sure is going to be highly entertaining. Dave, however, I'm reliably informed, is a world expert on the Samos approach. It's unfortunate because I've got to fly it. I'm sure he'll. I'm sure
the FOs fly all the approaches.
Well, this, because BA procedure is that you fly monitored. BA fly monitored approaches. So if it's whoever's sector it is, so if it was Dave's sector. The P2 will fly the approach down to 1,000 feet, and then they take over, or until your visual, if that's later, and then take over and land. Or so it's makes it interesting. Makes it, I mean, especially when it's something like this where it's a bit of a challenging approach. You have to think about who would I. Who actually do I want to fly the approach, or is the easy bit landing? Has Chewie been? I don't think so. I don't think I've seen him.
Using the iPads for your charts and things as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So, which again, actually, is also following what they're doing in real life as well. Of course, so they've got the iPads now.
It's printing off 1 million charts like we used to do.
Well, exactly.
I do light paper charts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's there's nothing quite like it. It's not quite the same. But saying that, I mean, I preferred the Lidos before. I'm not a big fan of the Jeps, as you may have noticed if you're watching on the stream.
I was always Jeps. And, changed to a few Lidos and stuff. But it's all there. It's just a matter of where it is once you used to it. But it can really throw you if you don't know where you're looking for something. It's amazing how much of a difference there is.
Can't hear ATC. It's to be honest, you're probably doing about as well as we are. It's not the clearest radio in the world, but where are we flying up to Samos? Yeah, actually, probably on that link is probably the easiest way to work it out. I have a feeling we are going to Amman in Jordan, I think. I think we're going in that direction. So very much continuing. I mean, it's remarkable how quickly it all goes. I mean, it seems you know, we're well over halfway there now, which is a scary thought. And Tiger Woods, how's your flight going then from Manchester to Milan?
You want to have a sit in here, Eddie?
Yeah, come on, join him.
Mind your feet, because I'm going to bring the seat back when I can find that.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I'll bring back memories for you, Eddie. Oh, and
yeah,
headset.
my headset. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's just like over there. Yeah. Yeah, poppies. It's down, there you go. That's a lot. Nope. Oh yeah, donation. Go here. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Maxi 63, £5. Well, that's a very kind message, which I won't read out, but I'll let you read it in the chat. Thank you very much, and thank you for your donation. And obviously, Mental Health Research UK will very much appreciate that. That's very kind of you to say. Yeah, so welcome. Yeah, pop your headset on if you like. You're welcome. So this is Eddie, yeah?
Hello.
And hello, chat. I say hello to Edddy.
Hello everybody.
This is the chat.
Good for you to see me. Anybody wants to send any money for me to go out, please? Very impressed with this simulator. I have to say I like the big screens.
Yeah, it makes, when you're used to flying like flying on a PC, and it's all, you know, seeing actually, you know, having all the instruments actually in sort of at full scale makes it so much, you know, makes a massive difference.
We won't let him crash sim from Brazil. Everybody's saying hi to you, Eddie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see the chat on this side as well. If you look to your left on the iPad, you can see the chat. So if there's...
Oh, that's very nice of you, everybody, welcoming me. I've been a friend of John for about 6 years. I started off as a customer. I had to go on a simulator at the airport at East Midland one time, and I had a few flying lessons in a Cessna, and I was always looking for a simulator, and I picked up my local paper one day, and there's John, and he's about half a mile up the road from me. So I phoned him up, and he said, yeah, come and you know, have an hour or whatever. And that was 6 years ago, and we're very good friends now, and John's took his simulator to bits, and he's building another one, and I can't wait to have a go again. we hope, yeah.
I think what I need is you guys out there to send some donations in to me, and then I can afford all these.
Who was that one from Brazil? Eddie, please don't crash. Thanks for your confidence, I won't be touching anything. How are you going 600 knots?
Hi Mark, nice to meet you.
Hello, I see you. We have, yes. How are you? Yeah, briefly at Christmas, was it, I think? Yeah. Yeah.
Eddie. You on the team or just visiting?
Oh, that's significant. You're awesome, Eddie. Thanks very much. I think they'll stay here. They've got plenty of beer and plenty of food.
Yeah, well, actually, nobody's offered us a drink yet.
Oh, really? That's very rude.
Oh,
sorry.
Bastards. Sorry. I will correct that. So, cockpit to kitchen area. What would you like for a drink?
Actually, because I'm driving, I'll have a Diet Coke if there is.
Oh, I don't need that from the kitchen. I can sort that out. Eddie, would you like a drink of any kind? Hot, cold? A coffee. And Simon, you'd like a
I
coffee?
would very much like a coffee. Thank
so
you.
we'll have 2 coffees. Simon's is... Simon, are you a black no sugar?
Correct.
And Eddie, how would you like your coffee? And black or white?
Okay.
Okay.
47 Charlie, press message.
1 white coffee, 1 black coffee, please.
Is that the real
thank you very much,
Tiger
sir.
Woods?
And just could you say again the frequency for Speedbird 47 Charlie?
129 at 8, I think it is, mate.
129.8. Thank you very much indeed for your service. Check out Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Simon, if you want to know your Greek, Kalispera.
Kalispera, indeed. Yes. Are we talking to Greece now?
Yes.
Athena.
Athena. Come in.
We had the real Tiger Woods a minute ago on here.
I'll do the
I just thought that was a daft place to go for a picnic.
Yeah, I'll get rid of these boys. Matt or Dan?
Auckland, yeah, it is British Airways, but some of us got to drive home, I'm afraid. 100 odd mile drive, I don't want to be drunk.
Athena radar speed. Athena radar Speedbird 47 Charlie, flight level 370, Kalispera.
Yeah, and on the yokes as well, yeah. Yeah. So on the trigger point. Sorry, 1 second.
Runway 09 at Samos, and no pressure then, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Okay, so expect runway 09 and you'll get 1 shot.
From position deck to Letso, Speedbird 47 Charlie, appreciated.
He can stay there for just a couple more minutes. So guys, we're going to do a giveaway on this flight. So the donations that have already been handed in will manually add, so the ones we've got so far will manually add. But this is for a visit to the Thomas Cook maintenance facilities at Manchester. So we're not going to fund your travel. So if you're going to go in for this competition, make sure that you are happy to travel to Manchester Airport, and it will be a weekend. But we have 3 spots to give away, and you are allowed to take a guest. So we got a call there. I don't know if you heard that, Simon.
I did. I was just waiting for you to finish. I didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah. Sorry.
Hello there, cabin.
Just so you're aware, the competition has been started.
Very good. Thank you very much. Is there any chance of some coffees up here?
What would you like?
I think we would like 2 white
black,
coffee.
1 white.
Sorry, 1 black coffee and 1 white coffee, please.
You said you were black, yeah?
I'm white coffee.
Oh, sorry, 2 whites.
Sorry, 2 white coffees.
2 whites, then.
2 white coffees.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
And I'll get you a dark coke in 1 second.
Let them know the coffees will be served in the galley in 5 minutes.
Thank you very much.
So yes, competition is you can be entered in, and you can visit the maintenance facility. You'll have a look at whatever aircraft is in the hangar at the time. So it might be a 321, it might be a 76, it might be a 330, it might be all of them. Yes, my brother will undertake the tour for you, and you'll get to see all the facilities. You'll actually hopefully be able to go inside the aircraft. You'll be able to look at the engines up close and personal. So if you have a keen interest in aviation engineering, I think this is the competition for you. So £5 minimum donation, and just make sure that you're able to get to Manchester Airport, and you're available at the weekend. That's the only thing I'd say.
Yeah, and I should say as well, the other important thing to say about this particular prize is, I mean, there's some stuff that we've given away this week that, you know, you could go into the shops and buy, right? You can buy a copy then for text, you can buy an A2A aircraft, you can buy a scenery.
Yes, right, absolutely.
But this is an example of a money can't buy prize.
Absolutely.
This is not something you could walk in and, you know, off the shelf pick up. You know, you couldn't phone up Thomas Cook.
Yeah, you can't just walk in the hangar.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So this is a unique opportunity, I think it's fair to say. So yeah, £5 minimum donation, and you could be,
and you know, you'll be with someone who has got a big passion for aviation as well. He's a flight simmer himself, so he enjoys the hobby, he appreciates the hobby, and you know, he'll be able to answer any questions you have. It's not like you'll be in for a couple of minutes. You'll have, you know, a good amount of time to have a look around what you want to see. And I'm sure with advance warning he'll be able to accommodate any special requests people have. So As I said, I really hope we get a few entrants to this one. It's a really good prize to get, and as Simon rightly says, this isn't one you can just merely go out and buy in the shop yourselves. So let me pop out and just get John his Diet Coke. I'll introduce you to this man. Now, some of you may know him. He's a small-time streamer on Twitch.tv, and he has an inherent problem where he overuses his rudders. Chewy94, everybody. Matthew is here.
That was possibly the nicest thing you've ever said to me, Dave. I'm seriously mind blown. Thank you. Oh, how we doing?
Lovely to see you.
Good to see you as well. Good to be back. Good to be back.
Yeah. And how are you?
I'm all right. Yeah, I'm not too bad at all. I've had a cup of tea, so I can't really complain too much. Everything is good in life in a cup of tea, right?
Yeah.
Are you prepping for Samos then?
Very much so. Well, I mean, I'm told that that I have the world authority on the Samos approach in the left seat with me, which is unfortunate because I have to fly the approach and he gets to do the easy bit.
I see.
So,
yeah. Have you seen this video on it that he?
I have. Yes, very impressive. Oh, we do, haven't we? So that's a little bit. Let's have a little.
What have you done now, Dave? Look how ginger Chewy is. I'm not ginger.
What are we doing? Oh, donation.
Are you able to play with the play well
I'm Eric. Thank you for your £5 donation. About time mental health was taken seriously. Much love, guys. Don't let Chewy near the flight controls.
I agree with that. It's an ICAS message you've never seen in the sim before, Eddie. Donation. Did I see Dave's Windshire? I did see Dave's Windshire. Yes. I think he handled it well, much better than I ever would.
Yeah, we can have pictures.
Yeah, strawberry bar. Exactly that. Dave proves Chewy's not ginger. I think we should get that saved somewhere. It's the light. Am I going to have to explain to Gary that I've broken his throttles? I only had it for 2 minutes.
Okay, so it's going to be a spot to 09 and
Right, yeah. Like I said, I broke it. You broke it.
Okay, over 001 over to approach on 620 and have been out again.
No, just sitting there and just to think there's so many people enjoying it as well, you know. It's, they could do this.
347, just 347 people watching us.
Lots of enthusiasm for yourself.
And my ginger hair.
Yes.
I love how that's the main topic. Of course it is. It's not ginger. Come on. Don't use that. Look at that smile. Did I go on as LGSM ground? I feel that everything's controlled.
We have
I'm not flying into So Spanking. The reason why I'm here exactly when I'm here is to watch Dave master the approach into Samos, so then I can learn from it. But I guess this means that we're going to have to do it on stream ourselves sometimes, don't we? What do you mean smells ginger? How can hair smell ginger? It does have an aroma, doesn't it? With the head and shoulders that I used today, yeah.
Oh, another donation.
Donations are coming in. That's what we like, thick and fast.
Sydney Kenson. I'll let you read that out.
Sydney, what have you done now? Chewy94 is ginger confirmed. Don't blame the lights again. Thank you, Sydney, for your donation. Just another normal day. Thank you, mate.
Somebody says I'm just on my way to Funchal, Madeira, so wish me good luck. Yeah, we certainly do. Especially if there's strong crosswinds.
I don't have a notebook with you. Oh, I should have done that, shouldn't I?
Good luck with that one.
I should have made notes.
You go to Madeira.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'll record it.
I've never been there. I've done it on the sim, but it looks very difficult landing there. Watch the mountain.
Yeah. So what Dave, we were just talking about it with Dave, that obviously if you guys haven't seen the Samos approach, I'd actually advise not to go and look at it and kind of let this be your first experience of Samos on the live stream, to be honest, because it's something quite spectacular. And to make it even more interesting, Dave's got to do it in the dark by the looks of things. So if he nails this, what? I don't know. I think we need to do something special if you nail this approach. You think you should be knighted? Okay. Yeah.
So this is £5 from Mungo.
Oh, here we go.
Dave, you are my hero. The way you handled that wind shear is admirable. Lots of love. Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Oh, bless him. Yeah. Well done, Mungo. You've been entered into the Thomas Cook Hangar Tour competition.
Absolutely.
Yep. You want us out? Yeah. How you doing there, Max? Good to see you, man.
Yeah, I believe I'm fine. I believe coffees are going to be served in the galley momentarily.
Eddie. Is that? Otherwise, Eddie, you might get more than you bargained for in a minute.
Oh. Jimmy, £30 from Jimmy.
What's he said? Mind you, thanks.
And yeah, so we have a £30 donation from Jimmy, who has a question, or perhaps an observation. Is it just me, or are Wriggle's arms the same size as Chewie's head?
I think there's only way to find out with this one, isn't there? Come on then.
we could verify this.
Yeah. Flex in front of my head. See how much disappears.
Thank you, John. Nice to see you.
Lovely to see you, John. How are we doing there, Tiger? Good to see you. Hope you're not driving today.
John, how was our experience on the ground in Palermo? Actually, do you know what? I'm gonna.
Was it all right?
I'm gonna say it was all right. I'll tell you what. Let's resolve this issue first.
When is the Ginger about to fly? I think we've already seen enough of Chewie at Samos. This is why I'm letting the experts do it. I'm letting the experts do it. How long did it take me to get to Simfest? I left last night after the stream. I'm kidding. It took me an hour.
Thank you, Gary.
Hey, Rico, there, buddy.
And Olympic to 853 is the next one, the electrical one in Lima. I will be flying for. You can fly the one here. Where the information
Has the Flugenpunch been removed?
They're Tim's because he ran out and got them earlier on.
Yeah.
You paid it, buddy?
Yeah. How was our experience on the ground in Palermo? Just to finish an add-on. Actually, it wasn't ridiculous. It was, I mean, it's busy.
I think we were just keen to catch up time.
We're keen to catch up time, but actually. And I should say, I mean, I don't know, but I feel like I should say that, for all of VATSIM's faults, right, we're not, as we are sort of, most of us, with one or two notable exceptions, are mere amateurs at this.
Yes, absolutely.
In the same way, they are, the VATSIM controls. They do it for fun, and they do their best. It's not their real job. Most of them are very, very good at what they do. When we go around on Worldflight, we bring exceptional levels of traffic.
Yeah.
To ridiculous places that are not set up to handle that level of traffic. And we bring some issues on ourselves. So, and I think they did a very good job. We had some nice,
especially if that guy was in training as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a difficult task to take on, to go do your training when in that environment.
Baptism of fire, isn't it? Really, that kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. But they were strung up on the approach. We had some nice views. We didn't really sit around for very long, and it was it is what it is, and to be in fairness, for all of their faults, without the ATC, it would be a hell of a lot more chaotic. So I'm going to do a little shout out to all the controllers who, local, all the Worldflight guys, who sort of helped us out over the last week or so, and will continue to do so because they've done a very good job. Oh!
Hello, Peter.
Hello, Peter.
Has arrived. I am indeed good to meet you, sir. I think we've met before, a couple of times, once or twice, yeah.
Did you keep your sticker? Yeah, I had one on my forehead during the stream.
Right, we want it. Go.
Sorry, Berry D89, £5 donation. Thank you very much, and you are in the draw to win a tour or a money can't buy tour of the Thomas Cook hangar.
Absolutely.
At Manchester Airport. Don't let Chewie control the doors during an emergency, otherwise we have another victim. I think that may be a reference.
But I understand that Angus, well, just by chance, was sailing across the Atlantic yesterday and caught Mavis.
Just doing a spot of fishing.
We'll find all about it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I believe, the chances are she's going to survive the least thing.
Oh, thank goodness. I think we were all really upset and torn up about that.
Not least of all her, of course.
Yes, quite, yeah.
Right, we're just going to do a quick training thing. We're going to do. Have you heard of meddling?
Yes.
Meddling.
Meddling.
Meddling. We're going to have a medical emergency on board.
Oh, okay.
Which might be useful for this end, actually. So we're going to play out the medical emergency.
Okay.
Basically, what happens is somebody's ill on board, and the cabin crew come and tell you about it, and then you ring up a place called Medlink on the sat phone.
Okay.
And they're based in Phoenix, Arizona, and they are doctors and nurses and whatever, and they give you medical advice for the passenger based on the information that you get from your cabin crew.
Okay.
So you'll be playing with that. Won't take very long. All right.
Brilliant.
Excellent.
Right, this will be interesting.
Just to add on to the pressure of Samos, medical emergency. All right. It's all good.
Chewie looks pale.
Yeah, I don't get out much.
There you go.
Dantha Iwang, another £5 if the four of you give us a chorus of "Come fly with me, let's fly away." I think it's "If you could choose some exotic food, there's a bar in Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away." There you go, another £5 please, thank you very much, we did it.
I really need a microphone. Lace, why aren't you here, buddy? You're here, Lace.
Actually,
I would say in the loudness stakes, I think you're probably on fairly low down in the decibel level.
Yeah, to be honest, mate, you're doing pretty well. When initially when we had Peter sat in that seat and he was doing the mic, it was like he was screaming.
Lovely.
It was, we had to fix that quite quickly.
Yeah. Well, I hope I don't scream.
I like the person opens Twitch, logs off.
Hi there, Cameron. Good afternoon, sir.
So 140 miles from top of descent. I'm just going to talk through the approach for Samos because, as we know, it's a tricky one.
Yeah, tell me what I'm doing.
So I've programmed in the box what I expect ATC to give us.
Okay.
So the easiest way they can sort us out is give us a Ernil 1 Charlie arrival, which takes us from Ernil to DME 16 from Samos.
Yeah.
And on a DME arc of 14 miles to a place called Delox. And then from Delox we join the VOR DME approach, which basically brings us up from the south. You have a look round, you'll be able to see that hopefully. So there we go. So if we go from there, so you can see we've come off Ernil, get to 16 miles from Samos, and then we go into this arc round to Delox, and then we keep going round, join that VOR DME approach. 9 miles is your initial approach, fixed at 3,000 feet or above.
Yep.
And then we're heading straight towards the island. Now I know the VA stabilises at 1,000, but on the fact that we could probably still do it almost, but I'll probably want to take a visual earlier because I have to hug the bank.
Absolutely.
So it's pretty much all visual from about 6 miles.
Yeah.
And then it's we want to be fully configured, flat 30 gear down by that point.
Yep.
And then we'll roll left and head out towards the hill. So firstly, thank you very much, Danthea Wang. Good job, appreciate that. And Justin B, 84, a fiver for a Chewy Serenade.
Oh no, sorry. Okay.
No, you're not doing it?
Last year I was here, we created the 12 Days of Christmas, but with an aviation theme to it. I don't think you were here for that.
No, that doesn't sound
there
like
was
something
some
I was
ridiculous donation, and I think it was Benny and maybe Jimmy and everybody. Yeah,
nice.
we did that.
So landing in Samos, the runway is rather short, 6,700 feet or 2,000 metres.
That's right, it's the same length as Innsbruck.
Yes,
Yeah.
so and I think actually our deceleration into it worked very nicely.
It was successful,
so
wasn't
let's
it?
go all the way 4
Okay.
and full reverse.
Yeah.
And then I'll call forward idle depending on how well we're decelerating and how far I flow down the runway.
Yeah.
Delta India, Delta India.
The biggest trouble on this approach is obviously the high terrain. We've got a peak of just under 4,000 feet to the northwest, with sector safe at 6,000 to the west and 5,100 to the east. And we do also have the proximity of the Turkish border, hence why the easier runway 27, is not used all that frequently because of its proximity to the Turkish border.
Yeah.
One ticket for the hangar tour, please. Also, someone needs to bless the ticket so I win. Alpha 12125. I wish you the very best of luck. And remember, I know you're a big donator anyway, but if you say donate £20, this isn't applying to you, Alpha, by the way, but if you donate £20, that'll get you 4 entries, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Every multiple of £5 that you donate gets you an extra entry, and it is a money can't buy prize. I can't stress that enough.
Cannot stress
this is
that
the
enough.
only place that you can get this.
Yeah, absolutely. So yes, so it's a tricky approach, but it's a really good fun one.
Absolutely.
The one thing I would say is I think you watched the video that I did. We've got some visual markers.
Yep.
The first one being the town on the coast, where you aim to pass just left of, and then there's a white shed. So it'll be really good if we really have a good look out and see if we can see the visual cues. And if you see them, then let me know my altitudes and whatnot. That'd be great.
No problem.
I see you've just tuned that in. Is that the decision height? Yeah,
Circling minimate, yeah.
So it's practically going to be about a minute after we pass that DME 9 marker.
Yeah.
We'll be passing through that, so we want to make an early call.
Absolutely.
Should we just get the weather as well?
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
So Dave, Meow is asking, is it for 6 donators? It says it's for 6 donators, so is that for 1 donator plus 5 family and friends?
No, so what we're planning on doing is having 3 winners and each get to take a guest.
There you go, Meow. So yeah, 3 individual winners, so you've got even more of a chance of winning if there's 3 people going for it, and then 1 guest with you. And as the guy said earlier on, make sure that you can travel down for the weekend or travel up for the weekend to Manchester. That's important as well, as far as I know.
Yeah, we're not actually funding that either, so it's at your own expense to travel to Manchester. So if you live in
Australia,
Lebanon, or Honduras,
book your tickets now.
Yes, perhaps this isn't the competition for you, but if you are interested in aircraft maintenance, if you have an interest in aviation, by all means, this will be a really interesting visit for you.
Let's have a look. So, weather. Are you ready? 160 degrees, 5 knots.
Nice south wind, that's fine.
That's alright. All the 9s, few at 1800. That's alright. 21 degrees, QNH 1019.
Oh, lovely evening, Samos.
That's not too bad then, is it?
Very pleasant.
I don't think we could have asked for anything better, really. A southerly wind in Samos is ideal, the wind's not coming over that terrain.
Yeah.
So bad.
Are the dates set? Myrick has asked in the chat for the hangar tour. Do you know if the dates are set?
No, I think the plan of action is my brother will get in contact with the winners and arrange a mutually convenient date. But obviously there may be some limitations, it depends on his work pattern and whatnot, but he will try to be flexible where possible.
Yeah.
And obviously he'll have to get the appropriate, we have crew rest.
Oh, hello.
You want to speak to them?
Yeah, okay then. Just keep your ears on the radio.
Yes, I'll take the radio, mate.
Hello there, it's the flight deck here.
Good afternoon, is that Simon?
Yes, hello, it's Simon here, the first officer. What can I do for you?
Hello Simon, it's Tarquin downstairs. We've got a bit of a medical situation. I need to come up and use the sat phone.
Oh, okay, yeah. Come up and we'll let us know what's going on.
Okay, I'll be there in just a minute.
Thank you.
Lee Ray, if I win this, my parents are going to kill me, but the girlfriend will be very happy with the trip to England.
There you go.
Lee Ray, wish you the best of luck.
Yeah, all the best.
And obviously, if you do find that you win the competition and are unable to attend, you can let us know ASAP so that we can try and accommodate somebody else on the tour.
Okay, so I'm back on ATC, and it might be, I don't know if you want me to fly it, look after the radios whilst they do that.
Oh, Tarquin's here.
Oh, hi Tarquin.
Hello, Tarquin.
You look absolutely lovely. But I'll just come back a little bit, mate, so I can get into a comfortable lounge.
Good afternoon, Captain.
Hello,
we have a bit of a developing medical situation downstairs.
Okay.
I'd like you to please call Medlink.
Medlink?
Yes, we have a 14-year-old male.
Let me jot this down so I don't forget it.
Okay, it's not... There is a bit of a rush.
Okay, are they dying?
We don't know yet.
Okay.
There's a 14-year-old male.
Yeah.
Who's breathing very heavily.
Yeah.
And has got a discharge from their nose. And we're not sure what to do.
Yeah, and what colour is this discharge?
We're not too sure.
Alright.
I was hoping that Medlink would be able to help with the information that I've provided you.
Okay. Okay, I'm just concerned if it's blood, then obviously it might be a little bit more serious.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So I will call Medlink.
Yeah.
Okay. So Simon, what's the best way to call Medlink?
What is the best way to call Medlink? I would say. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you're on the there, and we've got the there's a sat phone there.
Ah, perfect.
So you can just select.
Ah, to select. Right.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So just have a listen on the sat phone, and then it's transmit on there.
Okay, we've got a medical issue on board, and we just want to looking to run through some details with you and get some advice if possible. Okay, we're inbound to Samos, and our ETA at the moment is 10 to 4 Zulu. Sorry, no, it's not 4:15 Zulu, sorry.
So that would be 16:15.
That's about right, yeah.
Okay, and okay, go ahead with the information on that patient.
Yeah, so the cabin have advised we have a 14-year-old male who's breathing heavily, and he has discharge from his nose.
Okay, so that's a 14-year-old male, breathing heavily, discharge from his nose. Just stand by for Dr. Kronowski. Just hold the line.
47 Charlie, is that when ready?
Yeah, it was Pilot 1 when ready.
Speedbird, this is Dr. Kronowski.
Hi there.
I understand you have a 14-year-old male.
Descend
with
when
some
ready,
issues.
flight number 110.
Yeah, that's correct.
To
14-year-old male breathing
was that
heavily.
flight number 110?
Discharge from his nose.
Okay, so, and has he been on any medication as far as you're aware?
We haven't been given that information, unfortunately.
Okay, you still don't know if he's on any medication.
Okay, do you want me to send our cabin crew members to go and double check to find out about the medication?
Can you just check he's not been taking any alcohol? I assume not, he's 14.
Okay, that's grand. I'll send the cabin crew and be with you very shortly.
Okay, so Kronowski, I'll stay on the line, sir.
Would you, Tarquin,
yes.
Check? Find out if he's been on any alcohol or if he's taken any prescription medication.
Okay, yeah. Go check. Okay, yeah.
Sorry, Simon. So I obviously missed that because I'm on the phone too.
No worries. Yeah, I'll keep an ear on ATC and let us know.
Was it as we briefed?
Yeah. So it's 110 rig row.
Okay.
So we'll descend when ready.
Okay, smashing. I'll leave you to manage that.
That's fine.
And we'll go through a descent checklist once we've sorted this out.
So how does it sound? Do you think it's sounding like we might have to divert or something?
I'm not sure at the moment. He's just we need some extra information. So now we're getting that. Hopefully, it should be good.
Yes, Captain, we've gone back to see the patient and has not been on any alcohol. No medication.
you turn my speed.
Latest, I'm talking about your equipment. Do you have the payroll scenery for Samos? It would be hard to land without.
Medlink.
Hello, we've got the information for you that you asked for. The gentleman has been okay.
Well, you can probably do. I can offer you the rewards.
Okay, so it's not had any alcohol, no medication as far as you're aware.
Okay. From what we gather, no.
I think I'd just like to know if you had the vital signs. Could you ask them to take his pulse for me and come back?
Okay, yep.
Okay, well, let me look into the scenery, then I can probably just now.
Okay, I'll go take his pulse, yeah.
Tarquin, I know you get a bit excited sometimes. Yes, that's great. Internal, not external. It's always fun on these flights, having these different issues.
Yeah.
We had smoke in the flight day yesterday. This has been a very successful tour, to be honest.
Full Vape Nation, wasn't
it? Was full Vape Nation.
Full Vape Nation.
I should say, whilst we have a quiet moment, roll at 11.99. Thank you for your £10 donation.
Superb.
That gets you 2 tickets in the draw, and you say would love an excuse to leave Minnesota to come to England. So good luck.
Good luck.
There we go.
Look, Captain, we've taken his pulse. It's at 160.
160.
Yes, that's what we
that's
counted.
Quite high, I think.
Yeah, that is
very high. Very high.
Hello, mate. Yeah, so he's just taken the chap's pulse, 160 apparently.
That's 160?
Yeah, that's what we've got.
This doesn't sound good, sir. This doesn't sound good. I reckon, what's your time to destination?
We're just commencing the descent now, estimating 1617.
Okay, so in the meantime, my recommendation at this point would be that you would continue to destination. We may consider a medical emergency. Have you got any tablets on board? Maybe just something simple like paracetamol or something like that?
I will ask the crew and to ascertain if there's any like paracetamol to calm the gentleman down. And we'll also make sure that if there's any available first class seats, we'll bring him to the front so he has a lot of space and whatnot.
I think that's a very good idea, is to move him up first and just give him a couple of paracetamol and just ask him.
He's had 2 paracetamol already.
No, apparently he's had 2 paracetamol already.
Yes.
Oh, he's had 2 already.
Yes.
Okay.
He did refuse to take them there.
That's probably best.
We offered them, but he refused to take them. That's what I meant to say.
He's refusing medication.
He's refusing medication.
Yes, he's just not taking it.
Perhaps he won't refuse first class, then maybe you could move him up there and just keep an eye on him till landing, and if there's any deterioration, get the cabin crew to call back.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll bump him up to first and I'll get Doris to see what
My name's Tarquin.
That's a good idea. So
my name is Tarquin,
changes
not Doris.
His condition, just get him to give me a call.
Yeah, flight crew nowadays, Tarquin.
Okay, so what they've advised because I'm thinking a 14-year-old male. I know this is a bold claim.
I generally go for the older men.
Well, so I would imagine if you give him to Doris, she's a bit of like a motherly figure, and maybe get her to take the gentleman to first class, sit him down with some water. The seatbelt signs will be coming on imminently. We're going to continue to our destination. Please let me know if there's any deterioration in the gentleman's condition.
I will let you know as soon as I know anything. You will know as well.
But we should be on the ground in about 20 minutes.
I'll go and tend to him, and I'll go and see what's what.
Thank you, Tarquin.
Okay, yeah.
You look lovely today, Tarquin. Thanks.
Bye, Tarquin.
Tarquin's a bloody good lad, isn't he?
Oh, he's a very, very good lad.
He's a bloody good lad, is Tarquin.
Yeah.
Okay, Simon, so what's the plan of action while we were dealing with that?
Good, so we're descending now to flight level 110 level by rig row.
Yep.
Aeroplane's
doing what it should be.
Doing what it should be.
Superb.
I mean, it gave me a ridiculous drag required message, which is nonsense.
Yes. Don't do a park for that speed brake.
Yeah.
You look very like
Tarquin's
back again.
It's back again.
Hello, yeah. So we've managed to finally move the patient to first class.
Yes.
It was a bit of a struggle, I must say.
Big boy, is he?
Well, it's got a bit worse. He's now laying on his back with his legs in the air, and he's not responding to any of our questions.
Is he breathing though? Is he functioning?
Still breathing. He's still functioning. Yeah.
Okay. So but he's just not responsive as if he's going in and out.
That's correct. He's on his back with his legs in the air.
Okay.
And is not responding to any of our questions.
Okay. Let me speak to Medlink.
Okay. Yeah.
So if we go in here.
Control United 1120 requesting director.
Medlink, hello.
Hi Medlink, this is 9235, BA 9235 to Samos. I know we were the 9233 earlier, I made a mistake. And we have a gentleman on board that's feeling slightly under the weather. And we were speaking to a gentleman earlier and his conditions slightly changed. So I was wondering if we could be passed back to him to advise of the things that have occurred over the last minute or so.
Okay, this was the 14-year-old male, is that right, sir?
Yeah, that's correct. 14-year-old male who's breathing heavily and had discharge from the nose.
Okay, so we'll get Dr. Kronowski again, sorry. Oh, Dr. Kronowski again. Hello, Speedbird.
Hi, Mr. Kronowski. Yep, just an update on his the gentleman's condition. They've moved him forward to first class, but he's becoming slightly unresponsive, and he's now moved to a position on his back with his legs in the air.
Oh, really? That doesn't sound good, does it, sir? You see, he's not responding to any communication from the cabin crew?
Communication, no, but I have checked with the cabin. He is breathing, and he appears to be conscious.
Okay, all I can suggest at this time, Speedbird, is ask the cabin crew to make sure he's hydrated, make sure he has something to drink, some water or something like that, until after the landing.
Okay, we'll do that, and we'll advise you of any situation update.
Okay, Medlink out.
Okay, so the plan is, can you just get him sat down, turn the seatbelt signs on now,
okay,
so the cabin can get secure for
okay,
landing, and just make sure he's hydrated. Offer him anything he wants, things with alcohol, so orange juice, water.
Okay,
yeah, something that he's gonna.
We've got plenty of water.
Okay, yep, that sounds good.
H2O.
Tarquin, I'll trust you with this. You're an experienced cabin crew member.
Oh, thank you.
But any update?
I've always liked you as a captain as well.
Any update in his condition? Let me know.
I will let you know. Oh, yeah. Bye, yeah.
Happy with sun seatbelt signs on?
Yes, absolutely. Should we do a descent checklist?
Yes, absolutely, mate. Descent checklist. Recall
is checked. Just speed brake also.
Which we're aware of. Great. Order brake.
Level 4.
Landing data.
VREF 140-2470 Barrow is set.
Thank you very much. Just to confirm, we went for flaps 30.
Flaps 30, yep. And we've got that there.
Smash it. Thank you very much. And the approach briefing
is completed.
And you're happy with it? Superb. Okay, so Tarquin's back.
Hello,
your radio's your control.
Sorry, I've been in and out more times than last night. Anyway, we've given the patient some water, and he's made a very good recovery.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And if it's all right with you, we'd like to bring him up. So he'd like to thank you. So we'd like to bring him up. And
absolutely. Let me just let Medlink know of the.
Okay, I'll go and gut the patient.
Bring him in and just give us a knock at the door, and I'll welcome you.
I'll go and gut the patient. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, 7054, that's it, thank you.
That is the ring to runway.
Burp.
I could
burp.
This is Medlink.
Hi Medlink, 9235 here with the 14-year-old with the discharge. And we're happy that he's making a marked recovery.
Oh, that's great to hear. Okay, in that case, that's the end of the problem, and the Medlink out. Thanks for the information.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Bye-bye. Okay, that's good. So that's our medical emergency dealt with. Continues to Samos, and it'll be my radios.
Lovely.
Come in, please.
American 551 test position, starting Grizzly, Romeo India Papa India Lima.
Oh, this is horrendous. No. Oh, God.
Hi, Jack. That is the most terrifying thing I think I've ever had happen to me in my life. I am actually scared. Senior cabin crew member to the flight deck. Oh, God.
551 is
what have we done?
Delta India Sierra.
What a nice lad.
What else can happen? Actually, I won't say that.
Altimeters.
Keeping the professionalism. As always, Simon, passing 185 for 110 standard set, cross-checked.
Very good. Very good. I suppose now now you mention it, you know, I suppose you think about it. Yeah, those symptoms. I mean, what did they say?
Discharge from the nose.
Discharge from the nose. 14-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't expect.
So in donkey
and he was lying on his back, feet up. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense now. Makes sense.
All becomes clear.
Yeah. I just wish Tarquin had given us the detail that he was a that he was a dog rather than a human.
Yeah, he's a very nice chap, isn't he? That
yeah, he's a little bit dim though, isn't he, Tarquin? It's a little bit dim.
You know, just it's those details.
Yeah, those small details we need. But we're all looking very good. I don't think there's going to be any change to the plan. Looking like we're going to be low a little bit early, but I'm just hoping they'll give us a direct after regrow perhaps.
Yep, perfect.
Yes, I should bring the chat up.
Is that Chewy? No, it's his twin brother.
Better looking twin brother.
Yes, I agree. Thank you.
Speedbird 23 Delta.
How dare you, Dale? How dare you?
Good afternoon, Flying Game. Hey, Fishy, how you doing, guys?
Roger, position, you're at direct place, you got 23 Delta.
Hi, Seeb, how you doing?
And Speedbird 23 Delta, when ready.
It's his ginger brother.
Have you got the scenery installed for Samos?
We do.
We do.
I jolly hope so.
Yes. So you may see other people who haven't got the scenery flying. The runway is a good 20 feet to the left towards the
terminal.
Towards the terminal.
That could be interesting.
So yes.
We got you when ready to send flight level 110. The flying car is
yeah. So a reminder, guys, we've got the competition running for the tour of the Thomas Scott hangar. This is particularly good for anyone in the UK that can travel to Manchester. You'll have access to the Thomas Scott hangar, which isn't something you can just go in and do. It's an arranged tour for viewers of Simfest and winners of this competition. So if you are interested, £5 minimum donation, and any donation you make, £5. Each £5 will go towards one entry. So if you make a £20 donation, that's 4 entries into the competition. So I've visited the hangar myself. It's very, very interesting. It's good fun to go to the top of an A330's tail. It's quite a different perspective, I must say.
Jimmy, has anybody told you look quite like somebody called Tarquin? He's one of the.
Oh, I know Tarquin. Yeah, I know Tarquin. Yeah,
nobody ever told you?
No, but he's a really nice. He's a really nice bloke, though.
Yeah. He was just saying how dim he was actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'll tell him that.
No, don't.
Okay.
It was Dave who said it.
It was Dave who said it.
Looking at fuel-wise, we're looking pretty good, aren't we?
We're looking very good. So what have we got? 20 tons.
Yeah.
We need in.
I think the reserve was something like 7. It was low.
Yeah. So
I think our alternate's probably Rhodes or Cos, which is a neighbouring island.
Plenty.
Yes, it's a shame that our boy Tarquin didn't give us a little bit more information, really.
Yeah.
If we'd have known it was a dog, then maybe we'd have been able to ascertain the.
Well,
he's called a vet instead.
He's cabin crew. He's not a vet, is he?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'd assume he would know the difference between a human and a dog, though. Or one would hope.
One to go.
One to go. Checked.
What's this sim based on? I'm a plane.
Nice.
Brutal.
Detailed as ever.
Oh,
good, thank you, Kian. Good, thank you.
What did I miss?
Hey,
there we go.
Another one.
So, how was the sketch then, chat? What do we think of that?
Oh, a couple of donations that were going on whilst the sketch. So Matthew Harris, £5. Do you think there'll be any spare parts lying around in the hangar to start my sim? And Martin, thank you for your £5 donation. Fingers crossed. Would be nice for a drinky winky in Manchester.
Yes, that would be awesome.
Yes,
that's good.
Well done, everybody. Martin.
Ferrostoke Padapoli flow, appreciate that. 1241 for Speedbird 47 Charlie Collector.
What did you just call him?
Does Flo actually speak Greek?
I don't care if he doesn't. I do.
Fair enough. He does now.
Samos, Calispera, Speedbird 47 Charlie with you. Flight level 110 inbound to ring road.
Dave wanted to do this.
Huh?
Do you think Dave wanted to do this?
Of course he did. Of course he wanted to do this.
Direct dialogues, descent 7,000 feet, 1018, Speedbird 47 Charlie, and the Germans really are taking over Greece, aren't they?
Any idea what time the draw is taking place?
So 7,000, 1018.
Imagine the draw. Is this the draw for the hangar visit?
Yes, it is.
When do you want to draw it, Dave?
We'll draw it once we're on the ground, shall we?
Oh, once we're on the ground. How long's that going to be?
About 10-15 minutes.
Oh, 10-15 minutes. There you go.
So you've got a bit of time.
Oh well, guys, what do we think of Peter's sketch? What we're going to do actually is once we've got a few more, we're going to stick them all together in a classic Peter Ward collection DVD.
Yes,
and it's going to be only available to anyone that watches Simfest.
I potentially consider decelerated below 100, just so it's nice and slow.
All your favourites like Mavis gets sucked off, Tarquin helps the dog.
Okay, 280 or greater, Spirit 47 charges, let us know.
And everybody's favourite, Peter Ennis visits the flight deck.
Yeah. It was Putin sketch last year. Has Putin been on the trip this year, or?
Well, to be honest, we've been slightly lacking in world leaders, really.
Altimeter checks, please.
Pass in 10,000 for 7,000 on QNH 1218 and see your side.
Very good. Peter would be very proud of you for not saying flight level 100.
Yes.
Good. And we'll just have the logo lights on as well, please. We might as well.
Could have done it. It was right in front of you, but you know, I'll push it.
I wouldn't want to intrude on your area of responsibility.
Simon, you're devilishly charming.
You know, Simon, this is an open cockpit. We're friends, so you can touch my buttons if I can touch yours.
What?
What?
I want to get out.
And that's Kevin ready.
Go on, stop. A few more donations, look.
Great news. Can you have the tech log, please?
Samuel James. Samuel, thank you for your £5 donation. Hands up for Tarquin. Another legendary Peter sketch pulled off.
Yes, thank you very much, Samuel, and thank you very much, Peter and Tarquin, for that. Exceptionally executed as ever. 6,000 for some Charlie.
I'm not getting caught out here, am I? There are genuinely 51 track miles to run.
Yes, because we've got the arc.
Yeah.
I just referred to you, Dave, as being Mungo.
And
it's an insult.
Yeah, it's terrible.
The date today is the 9th.
It is.
PMO, I think it is.
Not many more donations coming through. That was quite a good sketch, wasn't it?
It was.
Wasn't it, Chewy?
It was. Not too bad.
Goodness me.
Too bad.
Oh, it's a shame you didn't meet Mavis.
I know.
Yeah. She's in a critical condition.
Oh.
I imagine people are concerned about her, really.
But she's in a critical condition.
Do you think she'll make it?
She's on a knife edge.
Really?
Yeah, it really hurts. But she's either, you know...
Shall we...
He's 3,000 for some Charlie.
Oh, Wazzy, we can't let Chewy do that. Dave's been looking forward to this all year.
Secure ourselves.
Yes, mate. Sounds good.
Wazzy, I'm here to learn from the professionals.
No, it's none of those here.
I specifically came for this leg.
So, Simon, just on the approach, when I take over visually, feel free just to talk me down. If you see anything, let me know. Obviously conscious that this is a slightly tricky approach, one that we don't normally do in the 7.4, so...
Yeah. Or at night, I mean, we'll ignore the bit on the chart. Is it day only, I think?
It is day only.
Yeah, I was going to say, we'll ignore the bit on the chart that says day only.
We've installed the extra bright LED landing lights, so...
And I've advised the town to keep all their lights on tonight, so we can see it. And actually, that might be a good thing to brief. What we'll do is we'll dim the lights in here, so that we have the best view outside.
Yeah. Oh well, in fact, we could start dimming them now because
so if we
mood lighting.
So apologies to the stream. It will go a little bit dim in here for a little while.
Can't get the silk bait on.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
What are we gonna do?
Start with your buckle.
I don't even know if I have one.
Yeah, you should do.
Ah,
that's it.
Oh, that's why.
Then do the lap strap. So you don't have to hold the buckle anymore.
I'm getting old.
Okay,
and then
so
I can
that
do this.
is Spirit 47 Charlie after Deluxe. We are cleared VOR DME circle to land runway 09 with the brake off at 4 miles. And at Deluxe we can start reducing speed from 2809.
I'll come over here.
Fine. I want to get
Alright, so...
I do, yeah.
There you do.
An extra royalty.
I'm going to put
So I've now put the range ring at that 4,000 mark.
Yeah, and I'm going to put 160 knots in at DME 09.
Crew are a bit busy, so I'll get this one.
And that works
this is
lovely,
from
mate.
Alex Goss. Thank you very much, Alex, again. I know you've been around all week. Fingers crossed for the hangar visit. No, hangar tour. Sorry, hangar tour. Yeah, Alex, you're in the pot. Here we go.
So 3,000, 1018,
Checked.
and over 280 to Delox. And actually, if we get down pretty sharpish, then that would be pretty good for us to
so it's going to
start
delete
bleeding the
that
speed off.
70 above
It's method, yes. We're joined by Mr. Chewy. There he is.
Apparently, we have the same hair colour.
Apparently, we look like each other.
Do we?
Yeah.
So what have we got? We've got 30 miles.
I don't know where they get that
That's
from.
looking
Touch
good.
low, yeah. Touch low on profile, but that is perfect.
Okay,
We've got to bleed off the speed, remember, yeah.
Be a double act.
So a reminder on landing, I will close the thrust levers, we'll touch down, I'll pull speed brake, you pull full burst.
Fine, yep.
If you don't see me going for the speed brake, let me know.
Martin asks Dave if there'll be a pub tour included in the hangar tour as well.
I'm sure we can accommodate something for you. I'll look to come up for the weekend as well.
Another such evening entertainment.
So obviously, yeah, you'll be able to meet me as well, because I'll look to come up and be part of the tour as well, hopefully. So.
Was that lightning just off the nose?
Yes, there is some tricky weather to the left.
Okay, so interesting. So I'm going to start winding the speed back in any case.
Yep.
So we are cleared. This is the MSA. We're cleared below it. That's okay because we're on the VOR DME approach.
Yep. And that preceding traffic's about 12 ahead, so that'll work out nicely in the evening event he needs to do a backtrack.
So speed's coming back. Profile's alright, 24 miles, 6,000 feet, bang on.
Looks great, mate. Yeah, we're decelerating for you now. Do you want us to come back to 180? Would that help you?
How fast?
No, then the other ones are running to get back, so we don't have to go down. So 220 will be fine for the moment. I call it back to the
220, it's 47 Charlie.
Lewis, no, we're not real pilots, but there are real pilots on the team. Earlier we were sat in the lounge and the numbers were 50-50, real pilots to non-real pilots. So.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I know.
But we got pilots that fly those funny planes that have got those joysticks. You know, they're weird.
Oh, those French things.
Yeah, those French. Yeah, and you know we're not big fans of the French.
Aircraft are known to float when Chewie is on board.
Yeah, flat one, please.
Flat one, Simon, of course. Anything for you, my friend.
Although by having Chewie on board, Dave's landing rate will be increased by at least 50 feet.
That's why I'm here. I'm just breathing over his shoulder.
Cabin crew seats for landing.
Giving him sweet whispers. Land smoothly.
Words of encouragement.
Land smoothly.
Don't F it up.
Don't float.
Yep, being Delta Echo Lima off the X-ray.
In some cloud at the moment, which is concerning. Not yet visual with the island.
I
love it, they're not even here. We've got Willie waving and a Sam waving. Chewie's ginger hair makes the aircraft sink.
Horgy needs to be all one in one word. Get in the hole.
Get in the hole.
Get in the hole.
Oh, Horgy. Quite like slower.
Yes.
Wazzy, we love having you here too. Glad you can enjoy it.
Give him a
with the added bonus of Chewie. It's like doing a multi-stream.
A little nudge.
if you had your laptop like that. Like
and Samos 47 Charlie would love to decelerate from camp.
Chatter says this. High ground north of the field.
180 DB5, I think that was. That's fine by us.
Chewie is not ginger, he's lilac.
Lilac?
Oh, get in the hole! Peter has mentioned he plays golf 37 times.
So I think if we gear down flaps 20 by DME5 and then hopefully we can bleed off the speed when to get a visual.
Delaney, the sim is set to real time, so at the moment it's just coming up to 10 past 6 in the evening for UTC.
Here, actually.
Oh, sorry, that's 4. 10 past 4 UTC.
Interesting.
Yep.
Flat 5, please.
I don't even know what day it is.
Thank you.
But so at the moment, if you were good to go to Samos, it probably would be dark. In fact, it would be dark.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it's Chewie, Kappa.
Position 7,000 feet, 101, and 1 Charlie, we're 747 with okay. So you got 2-3 Delta.
And flat 10, please.
Flap step.
What's the latest weather for Samos, Dave?
It wasn't too bad when we checked earlier. Just get a quick update.
Someone on the chat asking. Does the sim use Fly Chrono? I don't know what that is. Anyone know what that is?
Don't worry, just ignore them.
Oh.
So
Looking
here
forward
we
to
go.
this crash.
D10,
Oh dear,
coming up
Borat.
to
That's not very
D9.
good.
Not very nice on that Borat.
Happy to continue for the meantime.
Oh look, a wild Chewie appeared.
Good afternoon, John. How you doing, good sir? Not stirring it, but you should have heard what Chewie was calling you yesterday.
Okay, so that is D9. 1 to go. Final approach fix. Height checked. 3,000 feet.
Seabird 47 Charlie, contact tower 12985.
129 at 85 Charlie, 347 Charlie.
And we are cleared for the RDME approach, aren't we? Correct. So we can put in 2,400.
Departure 1309 and climb weekend like level 100 when passing 5,000 pretty direct.
Whoa, that was right.
And can we, 180 to 5, wasn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
Isn't it dangerous to fly to Samos in the dark? Depends on your perception of dangerous.
Yeah. The chart specifically states to do this approach
so
at
this
night.
approach point is over
Yes,
the VOR.
that's it. We have the special chart issued by the Greek Airport Authority.
Just for Worldflight.
Stay on cockpit now. Well, we're not going to do that because we need to talk to the chat. So
good.
Yeah, we're not going to sit here and be boring. But we will eventually shut up.
So here we go. Shall we start getting the speed back again?
Please.
So let's go. We've got flat 10 and let's go flat 20, please.
Flat 20. Samos, good evening. Speedbird 47 Charlie. We've established VORDME 09 inbound.
Okay, just coming down to the MDA. Gear down, please.
Gear down.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, good afternoon. Surface winds is could be 09 and continue.
Continue, 47 Charlie.
Okay, it's just coming out to the MDA, so it's going to level us off.
Okay. Okay, we need to start the descent Simon pretty pronto. We're at such high.
Okay. And flap 30, please.
Flap 30.
Oh, shit. Yeah, there we go.
Continuing.
Okay. Continuing, okay.
And are you happy to me take over visually?
Yep, absolutely. There's VREF.
Here we go.
Checks.
Yes, please.
Landing, speed brake.
Is not armed.
Landing gear.
Is down.
Flaps.
30 green.
Cabin report.
Is received.
Good.
I'm completely lost.
There's the town.
Yeah, there's the village.
Oh yeah, I got it.
So I just need to drop off to about...
Flight director's coming
nice.
off.
And that gets us back about the height that we want to be.
Yeah.
We're all
That's
doomed.
1,600 feet.
Thank you.
1,500 feet a minute rate of sync.
Check.
And ref. Almost exactly. 800 feet a minute.
Thank you. Might get some GPWS warnings, we'll be aware of that.
Okay. Clear land to 9, speedbird 47 Charlie. Ref +1.
Checked.
500 feet a minute.
Checked. Can you just give me a centre line for runway 09, please?
Okay.
1,000.
Checked. Thank you very much.
Okay. Spot on ref, 500 feet a minute descent.
Thank you. You ready for the turn? Because here it comes.
Yep, let's go.
Go for it, mate.
Here we go. Okay, 500 feet a minute. Spot on ref +5, just increasing a little bit. 700 feet a minute. 800, 900, 1,000. Ref +10. 900 feet a minute. Nicely coming round, that looks perfect. Ref +8.
Thank you.
1,200 feet a minute. Coming on nicely, keep it coming around. 500 feet a minute, in the slot, looking lovely. Perfect. A little bit high, there you go.
Oh,
100.
We're getting 5,000 and then to Romeo, that's
50.
30.
And I have a smoke for you now. That is 2624. Smoke 26.
Beautiful.
Bloody good
Speed
effort.
brakes.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, it
Reverse is normal.
brings a tear to my eye. Someone in chat's just gone, nah, Chew would have done it better.
Of course.
80 knots.
Is he smirking? I bet he is.
Forward idle.
He's trying not to.
Okay, coming down to reverse idle, 60 knots.
He's
Perfect.
beaming
50
inside.
knots.
He's beaming inside.
40 knots.
Manual braking.
Forward idle, auto brakes.
And if you want to start the APU ASAP,
Okay, APU's coming up.
and we'll park next to the LTU, I think.
Brilliant
Good.
stuff, Dave. Top
Well
job.
done, Dave.
Top
Thank
job.
you very much.
Lots of praise in the chat for all 398 people that are watching.
Top stuff.
Where are we? What's the
I'm
plan?
just going to park next to this
Digit
LTU.
left.
When able, and you may fix your discretion to a grass spot, stand, whatever you can.
Okay, vacating left, and we'll park on Apron Golf. Thank you very much, Speedbird 47 Charlie. Okay, strobes.
Oh, sorry, 487 people. I'm reading the wrong number.
487.
I'm reading the wrong number.
Very good stuff.
Bang, 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 bang. That's all coming up. APU is spinning up. So we're going to go off auto. That's fine. Bit of that. Weather radar's coming off. Your terrain is off.
Taxiway green, we can also cut out
6.
so whatever.
Alex, the power landing is scheduled tomorrow at 7, so...
It's an early start, isn't
yeah,
it?
it's an early one.
After landing, speed brake, exterior lights, weather radars off, flaps up, transmitter
Depart
off.
at 5, scheduled to land at 7.
There you go.
That'll do the job.
We'll just leave it in the middle of the apron then.
Yeah, why not?
Park and brake is set.
Because that's
Brake
Worldflight.
is
Your
set.
flows.
It was Peter's perfect turn. I think it was Cusco on
Okay,
the grass. after
shut
the
down.
vacation.
Shut down.
Was,
Just APU
something
first.
special.
Yep.
Oh no, he's broken it.
Pardon me. There we go. Nothing to see here.
I think it's done it before, I won't worry about it.
That's it, yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
fixed it.
Shut down.
Shut down, yeah.
So we got a donation there.
Got quite a few, mate.
You got a lot of praise as well.
Yeah.
Thank you very much to FSX Captain. Thank you to Tom English, and thank you very much, Jorge. Very kind of you for those donations. That was tricky.
Yeah, so you can either, so if you just want to get rid of the lap straps, there's a tiny little tab in there. That's it, and then you can, that's it, just twist it from. That's it.
That.
And there should be a little pocket in the side of the seat foam that you can chuck the buckle in.
Okay, shutdown checklist, please, mate.
Sweet.
And the shutdown checklist. Parking brake
Is set.
Hydraulic demand pumps
Are off.
The beacon
Is off.
The doors
Are coming to manual.
fuel control switches
Cut off.
Transponder
Is off and standby.
seatbelt signs
Are off.
A-cars post-flight is just coming up
I'm
now.
happy to claim that landing.
What was the rate? Have we got the score?
194.
194.
Yeah,
What's
with
your
a 90%.
Dave? Are you Dave?
No, I'm Nigel.
Nigel. Of course.
So guys, we'll do the prize shortly for the Thomas Cook Hangar Tour. So if you want to get in, donate now. You've got just a couple of minutes. Oh, you froze it.
No.
Stupid bet, not you. Talking about Simon.
Oh no, that spire's crashed. It's in the world.
Mash it. Okay, so that's done. That's complete.
Lovely.
Thank you, Simon. That was superb.
Good work.
Thank you very much.
Very well done. Spot on.
That was thoroughly enjoyable. I'm really pleased I did that one.
Bad that part of me was hoping that he failed that.
I'm glad you knew where
You're
you
gutted,
were
aren't you?
I'm absolutely
He's
gutted.
beaming inside, and you're crying inside.
I'm distraught.
Thank you very much.
That was really good. Really good.
Yes, please do.
Yeah.
So we're about to draw the.
Here we go.
The winners. So we're doing 3 of winners, Craig, if that's okay. 3 winners, yeah. So guys, reminder, if you are unable, if you immediately know you're going to be unable to attend the tour, you just donated because you want to support the charity, please let us know. And if need be, we can do another draw later on in the week. Thank you very much. The competition's now stopped. Alex Goss. I believe that's Blow's friend, isn't it?
I don't know.
I think that's Blow's friend, Alex Goss.
He donated and he was hoping for it.
So, Alex, well done. You are a victor. Well, if you send a note to Simfest prizes at Simfest, something like that. Gary did it. Gary set it up. Okay, Craig's just got to do some work. I'm just shutting down the APU assignments. We have external power. Yep. Just again, for clarity purposes, we're not funding the travel to Manchester. You have to turn up at the hangar yourself, and then we will accommodate you once you're at the hangar to give you the tour, and then obviously you have to make your own way home. Just for clarity.
And to save embarrassment.
Yes, we wouldn't want you to feel that we are cheating you out of your journey. So Alex, well done, you're the first winner. Sadly, yes, I'm Blow's friend. That's poor Blow. If you win out, you'll take me. Thanks very much, Mungo.
Very well done, David.
You enjoyed that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, yeah. This is the one I've been looking forward to, the whole event.
How many times did you practice it?
Once. In the 7.4. When I did that video.
Yeah.
Well, I did it twice, but I did it once
at
night, once a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what time to it off.
Simon pulled out the APU switch.
So I fixed it.
Alpha 1. Alpha, big congratulations.
Alpha 1, 2, 5.
Big congratulations, Alpha. You are the second winner. So again, pop a note to us, and we'll get in contact and arrange your visit. Block was 156, I think. I forgot to change.
Yeah.
And Justin B 84, you are the final winner. So guys, big congratulations. So if you get in contact with us on the
simfestprizes@gmail.com.
Yes, that sounds correct. Right. And we will accommodate your visit in the coming weeks. We'll be in contact to arrange a mutually convenient time and date. And I hope you enjoy your tour. I should be there to attend as well. So that's us for now. We are off to, I believe, Amman next.
Amman.
Yeah. And are you sticking around, Chewy, or you heading off?
I may do if I'm
absolutely,
able to,
yes.
if it's okay.
Man, duh.
Yeah.
So
Doha.
Happy with the logbook?
Spot on.
Defects,
Full defects.
19.2.
Yeah. 19.2. Left them with a
Great
nice
job,
clean
guys.
aeroplane.
Well
Love
done,
you all
everybody.
lots. Thank you so much for your support during that flight. I hope you enjoyed a very interesting approach.
Yep.
And we will see you in about 10-15 minutes for the next leg.
Perfect.
Much love.
Nice one. Thank you, everybody.
American 1223, provision and cancel.
Guys, just so you're still here, Jorklin's just donated £5. Thank you very much. He says that was some great CRM between the two of you. Really a fantastic job on that landing. And also, guys, we are going to be rerunning the FS Labs A320 giveaway. Any idea when, Craig? On the next flight. So stay tuned. We're going to get ready. Get refreshed, there'll be a new crew, and we'll get sorted.
Global 001, contact approach frequency 124 is 116.
134.1 level 001 today, thank you very much.
American 1223, welcome to Samos, thank you.
Our stretching is in.